President Donald Trump will be addressing the Republican National Convention here Thursday night.
Netanyahu's speech seeks to bolster support for Israel's ongoing 10-month conflict with Hamas in Gaza. National Grid is hoping to negotiate a multi-year agreement to hopefully moderate these rate increases over time. Picture this: the older and younger LGBTQ folks sharing stories, breaking bread, and celebrating diversity. The forecasted high here is 92 degrees with a humidity at 42%. Fighter roster of PFL and Bellator now stands toe-to-toe with the UFC. While the spotlight shines on the legends of the past, it's in places like this where the next generation of fighters hone their skills, dreaming of their own Hall of Fame moments. Amir Cashman Anderson, a name that's been the talk of the town, is about to step into the professional ring. The park fire has burned over 383,000 acres with containment reaching only 14%, and Alexandra Rodriguez is watching it all.
Here we have park fire in Northern California, and you're seeing this very dark gray color, and that's the smoke that's being produced by the wildfires.
Alexandra works with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. From her office in College Park, Maryland, she uses satellite technology to monitor and respond to emergencies in places like California.
We want to draw out the plume to just let our users know in which direction the plume is heading, so that way anyone that will be impacted will know whether to, if it's going to affect them or not.
NOAA's advanced satellite imagery detects wildfires and also tracks their development in real time.
Whenever we see a hotspot or a wildfire, we plot them in our HMS system, and once we do that, every 5 minutes we reload them. We kind of do like an hourly check, and then we update as we go along the day.
NOAA's satellites orbit 22,000 miles above Earth. That's far enough to go from here to Bakersfield and back 4 times. Yet these satellites can detect fires as small as 1 acre. Reporting from Washington, Patricia Duong, 17 News. Jim Mulherin was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease just 2 years ago, but he isn't going down without a fight. Here at Rocksteady Boxing, Empower Parkinson's, an organization known for empowering people with Parkinson's through wellness programs, holds classes to help maintain their functional abilities. It may not be a cure, but it's just the prescription he needed.
You feel good. You feel like you've taken some medicine, and you can operate, and it's enjoyable. It's fun.
Medical professionals say that with Parkinson's, the brain loses cells that make a chemical called dopamine, which serves as a messenger that helps brain cells communicate.
The medical literature says that exercise and activity is actually the strongest intervention there is for people with Parkinson's to prevent the deterioration.
Patrick Van Beveren is a physical therapist who brought Empower Parkinson's to Liverpool so that he could help continue the patient's rehabilitation after their insurance runs out.
So we're looking for a group exercise program where we could continue to intervene, because as you know, if you tell somebody you got to do these exercises every day, they'll do them for a week or 2 weeks and it'll gradually fall off. So
Quinn Mulherin, who volunteers at Empower Parkinson's, joins these classes to support his dad, Jim.
It was a nice avenue where it's not like you're not thinking the whole time, oh man, I'm here because I have Parkinson's, right? It's more of like this community and a building of strength, both mental strength, physical strength, like whatever you need.
Jim says this program has empowered him to have more control over his body and the disease he's fighting.
Achieve it in your body. You can achieve it in your body. 1, 2, 3, Scoopy.
Patricia Duong, NCC News. The festival has also made a significant impact on the local community, especially through its youth programs. Coming off a rocky start, the Syracuse Mets turned up the heat against the St. Paul Saints. It was a game of back and forth with both teams delivering some big hits. Inspired by his own experiences, The owner founded the pantry and is now extending his generosity to help them in their time of need. Hughes Mets slugged their way to a 9-3 victory over the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Luke Ritter and Rylan Thomas each hit 2 home runs, with Thomas notching his first multi-homer game. What do you think was different about this opponent that you couldn't get that knockout?
His head. He had a huge head. It was hard to hit, but I'm glad that he took the punches so I could go 4 rounds, and shout out to him. He could take a shot. I was hitting him with some shots.
What's that emotion like when you get that phone call?
It's dreams come true, you know. It's like, wow, I can't imagine, you know, here I am doing something where when I began in the sport, I dreamed about something like this, and it's actually happening. So it kind of like, it resonates with me, but I want other people to realize that dreams come true, and all you got to do is really work hard, don't give up, and it's possible.
How does it feel to be finally inducted to the Boxing Hall of Fame?
Listen, I never thought I was ever going to win a world title, and I was fortunate to win 4 in 2 weights, and that was more than good enough for me.